Good morning, guys. It's 10 till 7 o'clock in the morning here at West Hollywood Pendry Hotel off of Sunset Boulevard. This is just a quick video to show you what the hotel is like. Well, just the room that I'm staying in, actually, which is room 700 on the 7th floor. It is a corner suite, one bedroom with a living area. So you come off the elevator here. It smells wonderful in this hotel. Like most luxury hotels do, they have a signature scent. Room 700, down this way. It's a very quiet hotel despite being in the center of all the West Hollywood action. I'm pleasantly surprised at just how quiet it's been here. So first of all, thanks for tuning in. As I've stated a couple of times in these videos, I'm not by any means a professional or an expert YouTuber or anything like that. The idea is just to give people out there an idea of what it's like to be in some of these rooms, because when I do my research just to see if the hotel is nice or to get a sense of what the rooms might be like, I like to put out these videos, which have only been a few times, just to give people an idea of what the hotel is like. But this is the Pendry West Hollywood. It's a beautiful property. It's located right in West Hollywood, right off of Sunset Boulevard. It's a pretty well lit up building from the outside. So I thought all the graphics that are on the side of the walls, all the fluorescent lights that blink on the outside of the building, I thought that would be something that would keep me up at night. But you can't even tell that those light shows and the screens with the little videos on them, you can't even tell that they're out there. The other thing is this room extends from the south side of the building, which when you look out onto the balcony, you can see where the valet is, to the north side of the building where Sunset Boulevard is. And right now it's a Friday morning. It's 10 till 7, and there are buses and traffic. And even last night when we pulled up, because we had a late flight, my little sunny boy and I, who's 7, when we pulled up onto Sunset Boulevard, it was very busy. And when we got settled into the hotel, I drew a bath for my 7-year-old, and he got into the bathtub, and you couldn't even hear the traffic down below. It was amazing. So it's very quiet, in case you're wondering. But this is a corner suite. It's a Skyline Deluxe, so it isn't as high up as I thought. I thought I'd have this sweeping panoramic view of LA. That's not the case. So a little disappointed in that regard, but it's still a beautiful room. So I'm not complaining by any means, okay? So when you enter the hotel room here, you enter into this foyer. You saw the entrance here already. They had these lights on, which I turned them on just for purposes of this video. You enter this little foyer, down this little hallway, and then to the right here is a powder room. That's the bedroom. And then this way is the living space, which is really, really pretty. It's a little on the smaller side, but hey, it's more room than you would get if you were in just a single, just a room with a bed in it. The couch, we sat here last night and had our pizza. It's got the full bar area there. The coffee maker here, which I haven't used yet, Caprista. I thought it would be an illy, but it's not. But hey, it's gonna work. Good complimentary water. There's also one of these next to the bed. Just empty drawers. I've been through all of these already. There's nothing in them. There's nothing underneath here. Very clean, very eclectic. And then this is, you can get an adjoining room. That's not ours. That's another guest room. And I opted to get a little bit more space because I wanted to be able to have just a little bit more room because I am with a child. And if I was by myself, I probably would have settled for the just the queen bed. But I thought this space might be a little bit more accommodating for two of us, so he can, you know, run around and have a little bit of space. The chandeliers are cool. That's just indicative of the type of hotel this is. Boutique, chic. They say they're 5-star. It has felt like it. They have a spa, they have a bowling alley, a couple of bars, a place for music, bands downstairs. Everybody has just been really nice, from valet to check-in. This is the balcony here. I'm kind of afraid of heights, so when my 7-year-old was kind of looking at the city over the rail here, it made me a little nervous, but that's just a me thing. Here's looking toward east, the sun barely peeking out over the clouds there. There's downtown Los Angeles. Looking out over West Hollywood here. Now these are private residences. Sell for about anywhere from 5 million to, I think, 28 million. Looking out towards West Hollywood, Beverly Hills way off to the distance. We've got the Beverly Center. I don't know if you can see the Macy's there. That's the Beverly Center. And then the valet here. That's where we would pull up. And it was extremely busy last night. I don't know what goes on at night. I'm not a night club person, or I don't drink. But it was pretty busy when we drove up. But again, they're very efficient. They get to you right away. Looks like a Bentley down there. I don't know if that's just for show, next to a Tesla. They might be cars that the guests can use. Again, the glass must be a double pane. It's very quiet. You can't even hear the traffic that you might have been able to hear when I was out on the balcony. The air system works really well. The TV I was able to watch, and that worked really well. Not a lot of channels. Not a lot of channels. Some empty space there if you need it. Now going to the powder room here, which can come in handy, especially if there's more than one person. Just a cute little nook here. Hello. We are here for Dodgers baseball game. Yesterday was opening day. We flew in, and today we'll be going this evening to the game. So here is the bedroom. We did sleep in the bed last night. Very comfortable, very plush. Again, a lot of really neat little fixtures here. The lamp. They do have the bedside water, which I've taken advantage of. The bedside lighting. More drawer space if you need it. On both sides. No, excuse me, not on both sides. Just on one side. because we have a corner unit, there's this window which looks out onto Sunset Boulevard. Again, you can't hear the traffic, you can't hear the squeaky brakes from the city bus or the any of the utility trucks. Very quiet. I'm looking out toward the Hollywood Hills up there, all the houses. The Mondrian is the neighbor to the Pendry. Their valet was very busy last night. This whole area was congested. From the stoplight over there to over here, it took about like 10 minutes, just to give you an idea of how busy it is here on Sunset Boulevard on a Thursday night. This is the walk-in closet, which I love. Walk-in closets. A lot of space to hang all my jackets, wardrobe changes, shoes. I did take advantage of the drawers here, just some personal stuff there, activewear, some stuff for the pool, the safe. There, it comes with a steamer. Additional space up there. Everything looks and smells new. The paint is new, or looks new. I'm not sure how long this hotel has been here. I think it's relatively new. Did fall asleep to the TV on last night. Good quality. The bathroom here is fantastic. A lot of space in this bathroom. Has this very spa-like feel to it. Double sinks. A lot of space in here. Very nice full-length mirror there. I don't think this video or pictures really do justice to what you see in person. Now these types of showers, I don't know if you've seen some of my other videos, but I don't like them. They always seep and create a mess. That's a little hard to adjust. I had a hard time moving that. I was afraid I was gonna break it, so I just left it, which spout water out to about there and created the mess there. But you know, you're not cleaning it up anyway, but still, I just don't like this kind of shower in any hotel. The bathtub, I did not use the bathtub. The 7-year-old did, my 7-year-old did. He seemed to really enjoy it. It's nice and deep. It's a very deep bathtub. Just so you know, the stopper there, I could not figure out how to drain it, but all you simply do is you push it to lock it, and then you push it again to unlock it so that it can drain. So again, another point of the video is just to give people a little bit of insight on some of the little quirks and the ins and outs of these hotels. This view is amazing. Last night was really busy. Again, looking out to the Hollywood Hills. It's very nice. So you can control the screen here. Now, the bell guy had to help me out. So up doesn't mean up. It must be miswired. So when I pushed this up button, it actually closed the blind. Not a big deal, but you know, nothing is ever really perfect. And then you push the down button. Unless it's something that I'm not aware of, but anyway, I had a hard time figuring that out because I kept pushing the up button and it wouldn't go up because my little sunny boy wanted to peek outside the window, which his eyes barely peeked over the top of the ledge there. Towels are very plush. Bathrobes are very nice. You do get the slippers that some of you might be used to staying in luxury hotels. Um, got our slippers there. So, yeah, just a really quick rundown on the room here at the Pendry West Hollywood. I know there are Pendry hotels in other parts of the country, San Diego, Manhattan, and I just wanted to share just a little bit of what the hotel looks like on this early morning before it gets busy. I hope that this is helpful for those of you who might be considering staying here. Unlike some of the other hotels, and I'm sure it does get busy downstairs in the lobby because we did arrive, you know, about like, well, our flight arrived at 8:30, and we didn't get here after we rented a car until about like 9:30. And so it was pretty quiet in the actual check-in area. The check-in area is this cute, quiet little space. Check-in was seamless, very accommodating down there. Went up to the pool area, which opens at 7 a.m. until about 7 at night. The dining closes around 10. They don't have hot meals for room service 24/7. The hot meals stop at 10. After that, you're stuck with like cold sandwiches, what they call the cold menu. But of course, you know, there are restaurants open, you know, late and 24 hours, and there's Uber Eats and, you know, other types of delivery services that you can use, which is what we did. We got the pizza delivered to us. They have a bowling alley, which they told us we could use. There's like, I think he called it, I think it's like, I'm sorry, some sort of paddle game, ping pong or something like that, I think. Downstairs also, like a recreation room. There's a gym that's 24/7. This morning we're gonna hit the pool, not because I want to go, but we are gonna go there and possibly have lunch there and then head on out to Dodger Stadium early this afternoon. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I hope that you get something out of this, and I'll post another video on one of my next trips. Take care. Good morning, everybody. This is Brian from the rooftop pool here at the Pendry Hotel, West Hollywood. I did a little room tour yesterday of the room, and wanted to just report on the pool, which is on the rooftop next to a restaurant called Mirah. I apologize for the pronunciation. I'm not clear on, but it's a nice hotel restaurant. We had breakfast here yesterday morning after my little one went swimming, and promised him that I would bring him back to the pool this morning so long as we could hit the shopping today. So that's the compromise, and that's why we're here pretty early. There's nobody here at the swimming pool, but around 8 o'clock, it's currently like about 7:15 LA time. By 8:30 yesterday morning on Friday, there were about like 2 other people at the pool. So yeah, so I'm gonna turn the camera around here so you can get a sense of what the pool is like. So here's the view looking toward the south here, downtown LA in the distance. We've got West Hollywood right in front of us here. The Beverly Center off into the distance. I'm not sure if you can see where the Macy's is. Beverly Center, Century City over there where the tall buildings are. And the pool itself is not very big. It's 3 feet 6 inches the whole span. It does go only this far. It's rather small, kind of a dipping pool. Plenty of seating. I'm not sure how busy it gets during the day. Today's supposed to be a nice day, so it probably will get busy, but we won't be here for that. The restaurant is there. Some pretty good seating. The pool is heated, so it's about like 80 degrees, so it stays pretty warm. These day beds are for rent. I looked them up online. $350 for the whole day. It comes with a bottle of champagne and fruit. The thing that I don't like about it is I thought that they would be on that side, or maybe closer to the pool, where in position to where you could enjoy this view. But instead, if you're like, say, in this little bed here, then your view is more like this. Still a pretty good view, but in my mind, I like looking at downtown. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Here's the upstairs. Excuse me, the rooftop restaurant. Sorry for the reflection there. It's the where you check in here. Got the bar there, and then there's a restaurant in there. Food is pretty good. I had the oatmeal. Sunny Boy had the eggs and bacon and fruit and toast. Coffee is free downstairs in the morning. I ordered a bagel yesterday morning, also from the poolside menu, and coffee. When I got the bill, I was surprised at how inexpensive the bill was, given that I had ordered coffee and a bagel. And the bartender told me that he didn't charge me for the coffee because the coffee is free downstairs. So, I was expecting to pay, but he didn't charge me. So it's that kind of hotel. They look out for you. Very honest. A lot of really good people. So anyway, morning cheers. Thanks for watching, and until the next one. Bye-bye. So here we are in the Mirai restaurant upstairs, finishing up breakfast, which was good. Had pancakes and bacon, coffee, orange juice, freshly squeezed, but not freshly squeezed, but locally sourced, is what I was told. Nice view. Like I said earlier, the restaurant's adjacent to the swimming pool. In the evenings, this restaurant gets really busy. It's Asian fusion. It's pretty nice decor. Breakfast crowd this morning. Century City over there. West Hollywood residences there. Pendry residences. But pretty nice place. Pretty quiet in the mornings, busy in the evenings, a lot of dates, a lot of people dressed up. So I can't speak to the lunch or the dinner menu, but the breakfast has not disappointed. So anyway, just wanted to do a quick video of the restaurant. Thanks for watching.